What's up everybody? Today we're going to show you how to change a headset out of a 2022 Enduro, Specialized Enduro. The FSA that comes with are known to crack and creak. So what do you need for this project? So you'll need Allen wrenches, metric to take apart the bike. You'll need some grease. I like this waterproof fills, works pretty well. You need a headset. So for Enduros, it's this Dropset 5 for the Chris King. And you need a screwdriver to remove the old headset race. Apparently this is the way to stop the creaking. First off, you're going to want to take the fork off, take the wheel off, take the brake caliper off, and then take the fork off, so that's easier to access. They have 5mm. Take off brake caliper. And they're pretty easy to put back on, so it's worth just taking it off. It's 2 bolts, 5mm Allen. Just pull that off. Let your brake caliper hang. Take your wheel off. Pull your fork off. These are all going to be a little different. Mine's a 4mm star nut. I like to leave that just a little bit on so it doesn't drop. If you leave it on just a little, when you loosen up your stem, your fork won't drop out all the way, hit the ground. So sometimes they drop, sometimes they don't, so that's good. And then, yeah, we'll just take the fork off. And let the handlebars just hang. You'll want to remember how many spacers you have on top and below, just for ease. Pull your fork off, and then you'll need to pull the bottom ring. You need to pull this bottom ring off too. Most likely, it's different for every headset. And that you can see there, it's just like a little spot for a screwdriver, and you can usually just tap it. As well as this one has a split, so it's easy. Just open that up and get a screwdriver in. The rest of the headset just pulls out. And now, because this is a newer Specialized Enduro, you'll want to really check where the headset goes. It's integrated and it's carbon, and they're known to crack. So just clean it up and look for cracks. And I don't see any, which is good. So as I was saying, you can usually just pry, oh, see, it's really loose. Just pry this off really pretty easily. Remove the old race. No damage. Wipe it up, clean it up, alcohol, and put the new one on. Now to get the race on, this is the new Chris King race. I slid it on, and I'll take a small hammer. So I find it easier to do with a teardrop mallet. So just work it around until it's nice and flush. Then clean it up. Then you'll take the bottom race and put chamfer, big chamfer, external chamfer up. It's an internal chamfer. Put that down. To grease it up a little bit, and then we'll slide it back in the head tube. So then we'll take the top bearing and bearing set. We'll drop this in the top, lube it up, drop it in the top. So just take it, drop it in the top, put the top cap on, and then slide the fork through. There's also a little O-ring in here that I like to lube up just so it slides on nice in the top cap. Now we'll just slide the fork in. Put the top stuff on. Top cap on, then you put the nylon washer on, it's like a dust wiper. And then you'll put your spacers on, and then your stem goes on. Make sure the forks are the right way. The other spacers you have, and top cap. And then according to the directions, you'll want to torque it to 17 inch-pounds. But for now, we'll just kind of seat it. Just seat it. Brake caliper and wheel back on. And then I like to preset it on the ground. Kind of shake it, make sure everything's good. So yeah, so then just torque it down to 17 inch-pounds. And finally, you're gonna tighten up your stem and make sure that your tire is as straight as you want it. Sometimes it's easier to go on the front to straighten it, but then you're all good to go.